Y'all, my hair, oh. What's that song by Kendrick Lamar? If these walls could talk. That's real. Focus on your happy bubble. Don't let nobody pop your happy bubble. What's up? Welcome to, okay, open. Welcome to the vibes. Today, I am filming a pre-poo chit chat with you all. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I pre-poo my hair with hair oils. And I'm also just going to be doing a impromptu laid back chill talk with y'all. So just for some reference here, I did see a comment in my last video, in my mousse battle video. Someone was asking how the Camille Rose spiked honey mousse did in my hair after 7 days. This is what my hair looks like with nothing but the spiked honey mousse in my hair. So if that answers your question, hold on, I'll show you. Let me take my hair down first. I put it up in a cute little updo. You know how we do when your hair gets old. You try to spice it up and camouflage. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Please don't break. I need one hair tie to survive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is what my hair looks like after 7 days with the Camille Rose spiked honey mousse. Definitely a lot more body. Still some definition, but there's a lot of frizz up under this. A lot of frizz. And it's definitely stretched out. Just in case you were curious, I forgot who commented that, but here you go. It's what it looks like. But we're gonna get started with this pre-poo session. I usually use Africa's Best, that's my go-to, but today I'm trying the Amla hair oil that I've been seeing everywhere. You know, she's controversial, okay? She is controversial, but there's lots of things that I do for my hair that other people swear up and down don't work for them, so oils work for me, so I'm gonna try her today and see what the difference is between the Africa's Best hair oil. I'm just gonna tie this one up, tie her away. Okay. Then we're gonna do it into another fourth. Okay. Then we're gonna divide again. Oh. And now we have our first section. What I'm gonna do is spritz a little bit of water here. Just enough to get it like this. And then we're just gonna apply the oil, detangle, and twist her up. So the first topic. Y'all, what is up with this no oils, no butters situation going on? There are a few YouTubers that I do love to watch. Natural hair YouTubers that I love to watch. I like to watch African Hair God. I love him. And he kind of got caught up in this no oils, no butters debate. And then I looked it up on YouTube just to see what everybody was talking about. There's a whole divide, basically, that I've seen. Some people are all for it. Some people are like, yes, oils and butters. Yes, we love it. We love it. We love it. And then some people are saying, no, they're not good for low porosity hair and it dries your hair out and all this other stuff. I don't know about the butters part. I don't really have a dog in the fight with that one, but oils, my hair loves oils, so I don't know where that debate really came from. I do know that everybody's hair is different, for sure. You know, there's lots of things that I've used on my channel, you know, and I've gotten comments, especially like my older videos when I first started like popping, and people that weren't regularly subscribed to me were commenting on my stuff and saying, well, that doesn't work for me, that doesn't work for me. And it's like, okay, everything's not gonna work for you. Just like some methods I see don't work for me. The natural hair community is so diverse. It's kind of just get in where you fit in kind of culture, I feel like, you know. You just kind of have to roll with the punches and roll with what works. What works for you may not work for me. What works for me may not work for you. But as long as your hair is healthy, then you know what's the deal? So the differing of opinion, you know, doesn't bother me. Everybody has their own ideas and beliefs and methods and routines that work for their hair. And hey, like if your hair is healthy, you got hair down your back and it's healthy, I don't have anything to say to you. Whatever you're doing is working. But I'm never gonna get on my platform and bash somebody else for what they're doing just because it's different from what I'm doing. Doesn't sit right with me. Not cute, not a good look. So That's my consensus in the fight with that. It's just like, do what works for you. That's why I made that whole hair oils video, because I swear by oiling your hair. I swear by oiling your scalp. Does that mean it's gonna work for you? Maybe not, you know, but hey, I'm sharing what works for me. I'm sharing what has and what has continued to work for me. Y'all, my hair, oh, 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 oh. I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah, I never share anything on my platform with the intention to hurt or harm anyone's hair. If it works for me, I'm sharing it and I'm sharing the knowledge. It's never with the intention for anyone to damage their hair. So when I see people get on here and talk, well, people that are sharing this, they're damaging people's hair, and you're listening to people and you're damaging your hair, and I'm like, no, I'm really not, y'all. I've been doing my hair for a while now, okay? I am not a licensed cosmetologist. I am not a professional by any means. I am not a licensed cosmetologist. You know, I didn't go to school for this, but by golly, I can grow some hair. If I can do anything else, I can grow some hair. And if you go on my channel and you look back to my older videos, if you look back to my natural hair journey video, I think I've proven that. So just stick with what works. Don't get caught up in, you know, what worked for one person, because you don't know that person's hair type for real. You only see what you see on camera and what we choose to show you. So yeah. And that brings me into the next thing I wanted to talk about. These natural hair hall monitors. On these platforms, and it's not just YouTube, it's like TikTok now, even though TikTok is going away, but on all these platforms,
you're not doing that right, you're not doing this right. Oh my gosh, she did that. Oh my gosh, she did it. Oh my gosh, she air dried. Oh my gosh, she blow dried. Oh my gosh, she flat irons her hair. Oh my gosh, she
like, y'all, what are we doing? I have too much things going on in my own personal life and have too many personal goals for my hair to be worried and concerned about what the next person is doing to their natural hair. Y'all, like, come on. I feel like it goes back to social media age that we're in. Now everybody can have an opinion. Everybody can anonymously put out there whatever they want to put out there with no ramifications, you know, and everybody has opinions on people and things, especially a lot of famous and well-known YouTubers and famous celebrities that come out with hair care lines, and famous celebrities that do different stuff with hair, and the new line that Beyonce came out with, Sacred. Everybody has something to say about that. We are just in a very opinionated time in our society. And I'm all for free speech and all that stuff, but y'all giving this unwarranted commentary, and I get it, you know, like, this person is choosing to put their stuff online, so therefore they know the ramifications, and they know that people are going to comment, people are going to have stuff to say, because you're putting yourself publicly on a platform for people to scrutinize, to criticize, to react. But in the same breath, it's just like, it's crazy how many people have so many comments about things that have nothing to do with them, that don't affect them directly. Like, you don't know these people, you don't know these natural hair YouTubers, you don't know these people in these videos, you don't know Beyonce, but y'all sure got so much to say about them. You know, I had to deal with stuff like that. Again, in my more popping time, I was posting more regularly. My videos were getting a lot of traffic from people that did not know me and were not really on my channel personally. They came on board to the few videos that had gotten a lot of views and just spewing stuff. I'm getting DMs about my hair, people telling me about my hair. Like, are you my hairstylist? Like, what is going on? I get it, it comes with the territory. Two things can be true at the same time, I'm aware. But golly, y'all, got some opinionated people on the social medias, and everybody's just experts all of a sudden. On a side note, this Amla oil, I've heard and watched a lot of reviews where people were saying that it really stinks and they don't like the smell. It definitely has a very, I don't know, y'all, I can't describe it, but it has a distinct smell, but I don't know, it has a interesting earthy, fragrancy thing to it. I like the shine I'm getting from it for sure. Like I said, I usually use Africa's Best when I do this. I definitely don't get this much shine with Africa's Best, but it's interesting. Like, do you see how I've gone from like this to this? Prepooing with oils, y'all. Something else I want to talk about. Do y'all feel and see and notice the shift in the whole natural hair content and natural hair community that I'm noticing? I really noticed it once short form content became a thing, like with TikTok. People's attention spans went down, COVID happened. It just hasn't really been the same since then. I've heard a few of my faves talk about it. A lot of people are saying it's just the simple fact of things are getting oversaturated. There's too many people posting the same things. But I don't know, y'all. I mean, I feel like the natural hair space in social media is so broad. I feel like there's room for everybody. Just because I'm posting a wash and go and you also posted a wash and go doesn't make my video less important to yours or yours less important than mine. Our hair is different. We may have different knowledge to bring, different techniques to bring. I don't think it's that serious. I think there's room for everybody. So, I don't know, it's just a little weird to me to hear people say like, oh, natural hair is getting boring. The natural hair content is getting boring. Like, spice it up. I don't know. Like, yeah, there are so many wash and goes you can post, but so many wash days you can post, but so many pre-poos and trims and product reviews and all that stuff. But I don't know, like, I think it's fun. I think that it gets old if you let it get old. Because me personally, I never get tired, especially when it comes to like people I really enjoy watching. Like, I've watched for years, I've watched them grow. I enjoy watching their videos. I don't care how many wash and goes they post. I'm gonna watch them because it's just fun. It's interesting. It's fun to see how products work in different hair types, different porosities, the way different people's techniques work. I may learn a new technique. I may learn something new or may want to try something different because of something I see in somebody else's video, whether they're big or small. Getting inspiration for hairstyles, even though, y'all, I don't venture very far in the hairstyle department. I'm working on it, y'all. I want to make so many videos where it's like 3 different hairstyles, but like, y'all, I stick to the same hairstyles. My hair is down, my hair is back, my hair is in a puff, in a bun. You know, I'm trying to venture out, but like, I don't do the whole edges and slicking the hair back thing. I just let my hair be, you know? But back on what I was talking about, like, I don't know. I just think the natural hair community has so much to offer and always will. It's never boring to me, especially seeing the new girls. I consider myself like a small content creator. You know, the new girls coming up and the veterans, you know, still going strong and stuff. Like, I feel like there's room for everybody at the end of the day. That's why they call it a community, because everyone's invited. How can things get overcrowded or oversaturated when it's a community? I do think it can come down to the fact that short form content is becoming more popular, so people don't want to sit down and watch videos like this or, you know, full-fledged wash and go routines anymore and stuff like that. They just want it quick and to the point. So I feel like you kind of have to balance it out. Some people's attention spans are, you know, shorter. Some people just don't want to sit down and watch a long video. Then you have other people, and I think I fall into this category, you know, I like to watch the long content. I'll work out, I'll clean the bathroom, I'll drive, wash the dishes while I'm watching your video or listening to a video. Like, I like it. It's the whole experience. And I think that because of how big platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels have blown up, a lot of people are chasing what's popular because I want to do what's going to get the most views. I want to chase the views, chase the popularity. And that's cool and all. You know, I get it. You want to grow your platform. Obviously, you're going to do what the trends are saying to do. But I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, if you're not doing what makes you happy, then if you're doing stuff for other people, then it's not going to last long. And that's why I feel like you see people, you know, burn out, because it's like you're making this content expecting, you know, these results. You're doing it for the popularity. You're doing it because you want to get to a certain status. You're not doing it to help people, and you get what you give. So I feel like if we kind of go back to that, if we go back to that mind frame of like, I'm doing this to help people. I don't care how many people watch me. If I helped you in some way, then that's all I care about. I feel like that'll get you farther. The tortoise versus the hare type of situation. And speaking of short form content, y'all, I'm so sad. TikTok, man, TikTok, they're taking it away. And I know the political background. I know why. Okay, I'm not naive. There's two sides to every story. There is a reason why they're banning it. There is a reason why. And it comes down to information and wanting to keep American information safe. I get all that. I get it, okay? But I'm sorry, I'm biased. I'm a Gen Z, millennial cusp kind of thing. I'm on the Gen Z side, but sometimes I feel more like a millennial than a Gen Z, and sometimes I feel more like a Gen Z than a millennial. It switches. And when I tell y'all, TikTok has helped me so much. It's an information hub. It's an international information hub. Like when I tell you I have learned more things on TikTok than I have anywhere else. I have gotten news the fastest on TikTok versus anywhere else. It's so quick, it's so easy. I mean, and I will say, just like anywhere, you have to be mindful. There is false information being spread and things like that. You can't take everything to heart. You have to do a little critical thinking on some of the videos that come up because yes, everything is not fact. But that's social media, period. But I have learned so much. I can attribute a lot of my glow up physically and mentally to things that I've learned on TikTok. There are self-help books that I have bought because of videos I've seen on TikTok. There's health changes I've made when it comes to my diet, when it comes to exercise, all of that because of TikTok, y'all, because of people like me and you, everyday people, not celebrities, not influencers, but because of everyday people getting on and sharing something. And I'm thinking about making a video like that in honor of TikTok getting banned. Officially getting banned, just like posting some of the things that I really have gained in information and products now that I have become staples in my everyday life that have really helped me and that I never would have known about unless I was on TikTok. I will tell y'all, I will make a video about it if y'all want one. And just like anywhere, even YouTube, you have to be careful because you can get into the over influencing thing where now you're just buying all the stuff to buy it and, oh, this girl said this is good for this, I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna buy that, and next thing you know, you have all these creams and all these perfumes, and all, I get it, okay? You do run the risk of buying stuff that you really don't need and all that stuff. There are videos on YouTube to prove it that there are people that do fall into that trap where they just see all these amazing things that work for all these people and they just go on a buying spree in TikTok shop. I think what has helped me be wise about what to actually invest in and like purchase and try is doing research, obviously. Like if I saw something on TikTok that piqued my interest, I'm watching multiple videos. I'm doing research outside of TikTok just to see. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm doing a lot of research before I hit that add to cart button versus some young people that are on the app that sometimes it can cater to where, you know, these advertisements or these videos where you see like paid promotion at the bottom of the video or something. They say the right thing, they say the right phrases to get you hooked, you know, and if you don't have critical thinking and if you don't take a step back and do your own research and kind of see past the psychological convincing, you will just start buying stuff. So I feel like I have used my critical thinking skills and a lot of the things I have incorporated in my life and products and techniques and routines I've incorporated in my life because of TikTok, and it has made me better for it. And like I said, let me know if you want a video. I will lay it out there. I will show y'all. I will put y'all on to the T when it comes to my weight, when it comes to working out, when it comes to my health, when it comes to my hair, when it comes to my face. Y'all, I have grown my lashes very long because of TikTok. So yeah, I am kind of sad about it. It was a very bittersweet era. Like TikTok really came to be and really got popular like around that COVID time. You know, we were all separated from each other. We were all going through a lot. People were losing people. Not only just dealing with your own personal life issues, but now there's a new virus and you're hearing news about people passing. And because I know for me, COVID was a very hard time personally and generally. So I was getting hit on both ends, my personal life and just my worldview at the moment. And you know, TikTok was kind of like the shining light in that moment. I can't really talk to anybody. I can't really go see anybody as much as I want to. I feel separated from everybody. But hey, I go on TikTok and I got all these people that we're all collectively feeling the same thing. We are all collectively feeling the same thing in one shape or form. form or another. Like we all were in that time, and TikTok was just like the bridging the gap of everyone. Even to this day, like certain sounds on TikTok, and everybody laughs and jokes because they literally associate those songs with that time in everybody's life, you know? There's a dark side to everything. There is a dark side to TikTok where people can go off the deep end. You have a lot of people that have gone through some psychosis issues because of videos they have seen, influencers they follow on TikTok. I'm not going to go into detail about it too much, but you know the whole eclipse situation that happened, and this girl that is popular not only on TikTok but also on X, which used to be Twitter, going into a literal spiritual psychotic break. And there are other people I have seen on TikTok that kind of teeter-totter that line, you know? I think COVID really affected a lot of us spiritually as well. And when you're being affected spiritually plus having a platform on social media, you have your freedom of speech. You have the freedom to hit that record button. You have a lot of people that were struggling mentally. And I feel like just like there was a spiritual awakening, I think there was a spiritual awakening during COVID. A lot of people eyes were open to a lot of things. I do think some people, like, it got taken too far. And this eclipse situation, you know, the same thing. This one video that went viral, Lord have mercy, bless her heart, crying, you know, saying that something was gonna happen, I think in like Texas or something. Bless her heart, you know. And I'm never one to judge anybody's spiritual experiences, because, you know, how can I say you're lying, you know? But I don't know, I just feel like everybody needs to calm down a little bit. Everybody needs to breathe, okay? TikTok has this thing where it'll just keep you scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling for hours and hours and hours. It has an algorithm where if you engage with certain videos, it's gonna show you more of those videos. So if you're on a spiritual algorithm of TikTok and you start seeing these videos of other people who are also maybe spiritually not sane, spiritually going through a little spiritual psychotic moment, and you start going down that rabbit hole, you're more susceptible to start having certain thoughts as well. That's why I say, even though I do like TikTok, I feel like there's also a dark side to it. People can use any platform they have, any influence they have, for good or for evil, for the benefit of others or for the downfall of others. So I feel like it's no different from any other platform. You've seen it on TikTok, you've seen it on YouTube, seen it on Instagram. Like, anybody can use their voice for the good or for the bad. So in a way, it's like TikTok is really no different from any other platform. So why are y'all taking it away? But it is what it is, y'all. We gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. And speaking of social media, y'all, yeah, I gotta say something. I just gotta say something that's been on my mind for a while now. With these celebrity couples and stuff I've been seeing. Halle and DDG, and I can't think of countless other couples that are really like just under the microscope right now, in the spotlight right now. But y'all gotta stop. And I say y'all, I need to say me too. We gotta stop idolizing these couples. Because guess what? At the end of the day, y'all, we don't know these people. We do not know these people. We don't know these people from Adam. Looking at these couples posting, you know, all these extravagant gifts and these extravagant dates and these extravagant vacations, y'all, none of that matters. You don't know these people. We don't know these people in real life. We don't know their dynamic in real life. Social media gives you the power to camouflage and make your life look like anything you want it to be. You can literally make people believe anything about yourself. If I wanted to use my social media to be false and be someone I wasn't, I could pretend I was living it up somewhere in a different country, because that's just how powerful social media is. You can see the happiest celebrity couples in the world. You have no idea what's going on behind closed doors when it's just them. What's that song by Kendrick Lamar? If these walls could talk. That's real. No idea what people be going through in real life. But because you see a nice picture, a nice aesthetic picture, fancy photography picture, a long loving post, and I'm not being a hater, okay, because these couples are genuinely happy and they're posting and, you know, they just love each other and they're loving life. I'm all for that, okay? I am all for that. That is great. But I'm saying for the people that watch them, for us, average folks that be watching these people and just be like, oh, I want something something like that, it's like, don't say that. Don't do that. You don't know what this couple has gone through. You don't know this couple's real dynamic. You don't know them. You know, it's like I would much rather look up to a couple that I knew in real life and, you know, saw their dynamic for myself, you know, saw them in intimate settings with a few people, you know. Then I feel like you can be like, oh yeah, I want to be like them. I want to X, Y, and Z. I feel like that's more justified because you have something to go off of besides a picture or a video from strangers that you literally have never met before in your life. And that doesn't go just for celebrities, but for even YouTube couples, TikTok couples, couple pages, all this stuff, y'all. Unless you know these people for real, unless you've seen these people for real, don't be idolizing these relationships. Please, you have no idea what's going on behind closed doors. And I can say this from experience because the smiles mean nothing. The happy pictures mean nothing. The vacations mean nothing at the end of the day because you don't know what's going on when it's just the two of y'all. We idolize these celebrity couples and these YouTube couples, social media couples, and then we get so devastated when, you know, something comes out or, you know, you get that long post, hey guys, you know, we've collectively decided blah blah blah, and then that only lasts for like 2 seconds, and then all of a sudden then you get stuff coming out, somebody's saying this about this person, somebody's making accusations about that person. Like, y'all, just build what you have. Stop comparing your relationships to these people that you don't know. Build what you have. Compare your relationship, compare your marriage to the godly principles that have been put before you. Compare your relationship and your marriage to foundational things. Could be from therapy, could be from, like I said, biblical principles, could be from anything like that. But when it comes to looking at other people that you don't know these people, like what's that saying, you know, never meet your heroes. There's a reason that saying is there. You can idolize somebody so much, follow somebody on Instagram, watch all their videos, adore them, and then you meet them in real life and you get disappointed. It's like, oh, you're not what I thought you were. You're not who I thought you were. You don't know them. These parasocial relationships on social media where you think you know these people and you don't. Like, it's cool to feel connected to people on social media. There's so many people I feel drawn to and connected to. Never met them in my life, never talked to them in my life, but I feel like I can relate to them, you know? But still, there's nothing in me that thinks I know them past what they're showing me. And that goes for anything, not just for couples, but for people as well. Like, stop comparing yourself to people. Stop comparing yourself to your favorite celebrities, your favorite YouTubers, your favorite TikTokers, your favorite influencers. Stop comparing yourself to them. Be the best person you can be, because I guarantee you don't know everything about everybody that you look up to. When it comes to influencers and people that put themselves out there, even me, you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. You know, people only show what they want you to see. And it's not like real life. Real life, you know, you observe what you observe and that's it. But social media is very curated. You know, I'm editing this video. This video is edited. You all see what we want you to see. So you just have to be careful. You have to take everything with a grain of salt. You have to be discerning. This is what it is. But I also think overall, if we as a society can just be happy and not compare, comparison is the thief of joy. If you can just learn to be happy and be content with what you have, that's when more will come to you. A lot of us are sitting around so sad and upset and just feeling like we should be somewhere else and we should be at a different point. Like, says who? Says who? Says who that you should be doing something else? Says who that you should be at this point in your life? Says who? All of our journeys are different. Like, just focus on your happy bubble. And that's what I've been doing. That's really been helping me. Focus on your happy bubble. Don't let nobody pop your happy bubble. And you'll find yourself really like not being on social media that much. Like, once you're happy, because it's like, I'm happy. Like, I don't need to prove anything to anybody. You start living your life happily. Which I think kind of backfires too, because it's like, dang, I need more pictures because I'm just too busy being in the moment and just being happy, forget to document it. But, you know, it's just, you fall back. You don't feel the need to prove anything to anybody by posting something. You just live it. You don't compare yourself when you see somebody else hitting a milestone. You cheer for them and you know that your time is coming. That's it. That's all. I really like this Amla oil, y'all. Like, it's really nice. So happy that I got put onto this. I think I might like it better than the Africa's Best. Too soon to tell, but I will say, like, I'm enjoying this experience. But yeah, y'all, just focus on yourselves and be happy. Just focus on yourself and be happy. You have so much in your life to be thankful for and grateful for. And if there's something in your life that you wish was different, do something about it. Look into self-help, look into self-improvement, take one step in the right direction. But the last thing you ever want to do is compare yourself to somebody else's journey, because your journey has nothing to do with anybody else's journey. And you don't know what that person did to get there. You know, you don't know what that person sacrificed to get there. A lot of people look at me and they're like, oh my God, you know, I'm like, you don't know, girl. You have no idea. You have no idea. Do not envy anybody's journey. Do not envy anybody's life. Just focus on your own. Water your own grass. I think that's it, y'all. I think that's all I got for y'all. About pre-pooed up. Twist this last little section up. And yeah, I'm gonna apply some wild growth hair oil to my actual scalp, and then I will let this sit for an hour and I'm gonna be done. So that's the end of the video, y'all. If you made it to the end, because I know this was a long one. I haven't even looked at the timestamp yet, but I already know this is gonna be a long one. So if you actually made it to the end, thank y'all. Okay, hey, and if you haven't subscribed and you made it to the end, you clearly like something. So why don't you subscribe? But anyways, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all no longer. You've been here long enough. I'm gonna get my wash day started. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you in whatever video comes next. Peace out, guys.